We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the San Francisco Giants and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Madison Bumgarner will be the one towing the rubber for the Diamondbacks. What do we need to know here, Danny?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one, and if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. This one under the lights.
The shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. Been a fairly decent start to the year. 3-2 in their first 5.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Roll. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front. Bumgarner, affectionately known, of course, as Mad Bum. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And that's in there, base hit. So a good start to the inning for the Giants. Leadoff hitters aboard.
Batting second, the third baseman, Evan Longoria.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. Fouled away. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. On the ground is short. This could be 2. 1 there. Back to first, and that'll take care of Longoria as well. It's a double play.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. The middle of the...
Now the pitch. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, D-Roll, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Very high, 2-1. Well, he just threw that fastball by him.
Now, this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
Another 2-2 offering. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. It's the Giants nothing. Diamondbacks coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Derek Rodriguez, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Look at that ERA, awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It will be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
Here's Starling Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And now pitch on the way. In there for strike one, 0-1. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come out of the gate slowly. Just one of their first 4 have been wins.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Digging in, Nick Ahmed. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The pitch. Ahmed, 30 years of age. He was taken in the second round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
So now to the plate, Ketel Marte, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. 2 out, nobody on. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Hey, this guy's dialed in right now. 2 strikeouts and still working ahead. This is going to be a tough test for the offense.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate and you do your best to cover away.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
I know one thing, he earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And up next, the outfielder David Peralta. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Working for the punch out and the offering. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
I got to be honest, I'm shocked he went back to this pitch again. First one, he was on it and fouled it off. Second one, he did not miss.
At the plate now, Christian Walker. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. And he's looking off to a bit of a slow start this year. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks' first baseman. Rodriguez has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. The set and the 1-1. Hit on the ground to third. Up with it is Longoria. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Diamondbacks strand a pair. We are still scoreless. And that'll bring up Buster Posey. He has no prior history against this pitcher.
Buster Posey.
First delivery to him on the way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Peralta is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 5, Mike Yastrzemski.
Standing in, Mike Yastrzemski. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Outside and low, 3-0.
3-0 the count.
And the pitch. And that's low, ball 4.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
So a runner at first with 1 out now. And in to hit next, it'll be Austin Slater. From the stretch. A 1 pitch on its way. Slater stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He was an 8th round selection during the 2014 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Swinging a blooper to the right side. Marte in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. Stepping into the box, Yolmer Sanchez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's ready now. The pitch. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
1-1 the count now. Yastrzemski leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Had nibbled the corner there but missed. 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Giants leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Eduardo Escobar standing in. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Eduardo Escobar.
Now the pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. Down the first baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Now here it comes. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
To the plate now, Stephen Vogt, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Vogt, previously a San Francisco Giant. He was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, guys, I always think it's interesting to play your old uniform. Maybe say hi to everybody you got accustomed to seeing when you were previously here. But then once the game starts, it's all business.
Swing and a liner. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
Batting it.
Now in the box, Ildemaro Vargas, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. A 1-1. Is laid off for ball 2.
Count is 2-1.
And he misses again. Ball 3.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Crawford ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0. Billy Hamilton digging in now. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Billy.
First pitch on its way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Oh, and he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Hamilton is retired, and there's one away.
The pitcher.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up Pudge's boy, Derek Rodriguez. Here comes the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
If this doesn't boost your confidence on the mound, I'm not sure what does. That's 6 pitches and 2 strikeouts in the inning, and that was a really nice fastball for the punch out on that one.
Brandon Crawford digging in next, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. Third inning, no score to this point. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Up next to the Giants, the third baseman, Evan Longoria.
At the plate, Evan Longoria, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
To 1-2 now. A runner on first with 2 away. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1 left for San Francisco. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Diamondbacks, Madison Bumgarner, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First offering on its way.
Nope. Ball 1.
Now the 1-0.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte. And he is tied up on the fastball there to start things out. It's strike 1. He went down swinging to start the home first. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
And this is swung on and missed, his 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Into the box, Nick Ahmed, as a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Way outside. 1-2.
I could understand the first pitch being tough on the umpire to debate whether it was a strike or a ball, but no debating that last one. That thing was way off.
Hits this one hard the other way. Fielded cleanly by Belt, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On now to the top of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Brandon Belt getting ready to lead things off here.
Belt.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Marte is there to put it away, and on one pitch, Belt is retired.
Number 28.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up the former World Series champ, MVP, and Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey. And he takes ball 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
2 balls and no strikes. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Hey.
3-1. And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now. 3-2. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Another payoff pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Standing in now, Mike Yastrzemski. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He drew a base on balls his first time up. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Peralta is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Giants down in order. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Bottom of the inning now, so stepping in, Ketel Marte.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Hard hit ball to second. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, David Peralta. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Christian Walker. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Fastball well outside. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Outside, 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Line towards center field. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Not everyone feels comfortable pulling the clutch on 3-0 pitch right there, but he stayed within himself, didn't try and do too much, didn't turn and burn, and just hit a nice, hard single on a 3-0 count.
So here's Eduardo Escobar, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
The 1-1 pitch.
Oh, upstairs.
Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Here's a fastball that misses.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Thank you, Heidi.
The left fielder, Austin Slater.
First pitch on its way. In there, no balls and a strike. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
So now to the plate, Yolmer Sanchez. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. And he takes strike 2. Struck him out.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the 1-0. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Diamondbacks.
Stepping into the box, Stephen Vogt, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher. Hit to first. Belt has it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, number 15.
Striding in, Ildemaro Vargas. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now the pitch. And that misses for ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
And now a pitch on the way. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Whoa, he was swinging out of his shoes on that changeup. Must have looked real good coming in, but a different story once it got near the plate.
There's ball 4.
The pitcher, number 40, Madison.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And the pitcher, Madison Bumgarner, will bat next. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. Oh, but they throw it away at second. Fortunately, the center fielder's in the right spot.
The right fielder, number 2, Starling.
So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Starling Marte. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a ball, 1-0. One and one to the D-backs leadoff man. Here's the 1-1.
No, that's down.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hamilton is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. So 2 on with 2 away, and that means that Nick Ahmed will be the next to bat. He's set. Here it comes. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Hit down the line at first. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly by Belt, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Diamondbacks strand a pair. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Top half of the 6th about to get started. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Derek Rodriguez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
This is popped up. Vargas moving to his left, and he'll get in there safely.
I'm not sure if this happened or not, but sometimes when you're playing behind a pitcher who's doing all of the work himself, you get caught up a little bit in kind of a trance and you get lulled to sleep out there. Looked like to me he was caught a little off guard when the play came his way.
First offering on its way. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Well, he took a risk with the decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And standing in here, the veteran third baseman, Evan Longoria. From the stretch.
1-0.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
The 1-0. Lifted in the air out to left. Peralta's after it. And this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
At the plate now, Brandon Belt, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. In his career, Belt has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. He's set. Here's the 0-1. 1 run on 3 hits and 1 error in the ballgame for San Francisco. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Here's Buster Posey now as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
2nd and 3rd here, 1 man out. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
The 3-1 pitch. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Walker is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration. Popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Stepping up to the plate, Mike Yastrzemski. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder.
And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And in to hit next, it'll be Austin Slater. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Ready with the 1-0. Swing and a liner. And this is going to plate at least 2 of those runners as it's down for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
The batter number 2.
When this one left the bat, the pitcher was hoping and praying it would go foul, and I thought it might, but it ends up falling just inches inside the line, going for a double and driving in 2.
Now the Diamondback skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move here, so that'll do it tonight for Madison Bumgarner. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ballgame. Merrill Kelly will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 29. Merrill Kelly.
Into the box now, Yomer Sanchez, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
2-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel to that one.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. The tag, and he's out going for second. That ends the inning, but 2 runs do count on the play. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead on to the bottom of inning number 6. Giants out in front here, 5-0. Digging in, Ketel Marte. They'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
And this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by them.
The windup and the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
1-2 now.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, David Peralta. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
That's ball 2. 2 balls.
1 out, nobody on. 3-0 now. Christian Walker will be next. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Swing and a drive to right by Peralta. This one's got some carry. Around first, he's digging for second, but that'll be off the right field wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
Now here's the Giants manager making that slow walk to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 1 out into the 6th inning, but he'll leave with the lead and was effective in this one. Number 60 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 60.
In now, Christian Walker, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. One out and a runner on second base. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats. Foul. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Now at the plate, Eduardo Escobar, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, this isn't his more accomplished side. As a general rule, he's a much better hitter from the right side, but they're looking for him to come through here, swinging the bat left-handed.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. The 1-1 home. Misses ball 2.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And a relay to the plate. Tagged by Posey will be too late. Safe at home plate.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage. You think you're getting a heater. He throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
Into the box, Stephen Vogt, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Ball.
1-1. First and second now, 1 man out. On the ground for Crawford, they might get a pair. There's 1. Relay to Belt, they get 2, and that'll end the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Striding into the box, Billy Hamilton. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Billy Hamilton.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2. Fouled off. One and two, the count to Billy Hamilton.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Low with the fastball that time. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Line, but speared on a hop. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Alex Dickerson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Hitting for San Francisco, number 12, Alex Dickerson.
Ball 1.
A ball and no strikes. Seventh inning here in a 5-1 ball game. And he looks at a curveball that falls in. 1-1.
That's out. 1-1.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Peralta's under it. 2 gone. So 2 away now in the San Francisco 7th, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting shortstop and San Francisco Bay Area native Brandon Crawford. Behind on that one, now behind in the count. 0-1. Pitch on the way. In there at the knees. 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're up 5-1. Nick Vincent will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 50, Nick Vincent.
Last half of the 7th here at the plate, Ildemaro Vargas. It was a walk in his last trip.
It doesn't look very promising so far. Move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
1-0 the count. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Hamilton is there, and he has it for the first out. John Jay will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 9, John Jay.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Jay behind 0-2 now. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Mm. 3-2.
Not what you want to do on the mound. Go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Count remains full. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he struck him out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
At the plate, Starling Marte, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Changeup laid off down around the shins. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. They're down 5-1. Junior Guerra has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 41, Junior.
New inning set to get underway. Digging in, Evan Longoria. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
San Francisco, the 3rd baseman, Evan Longoria.
First delivery to him on the way. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
The first baseman, number 9.
This could have been much worse for the first baseman here. He goes up for the throw, leaving his feet, and exposes himself to a potentially devastating collision. He's lucky he didn't get taken out right here.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And set to go is the veteran first baseman, Brandon Belt. From the stretch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Man, they really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Stepping in now, Buster Posey. A ball and no strikes. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0.
clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Too far out in front that time. You can't keep it fair. 2-1. He's ready now. The pitch. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
At the plate now, Mike Yastrzemski. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. The 1-0 is taken down and in for a ball.
2-0.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 2 out with the man at first. Curveball, and he thought it was strike 2. Instead, it goes to 3-1. Austin Slater would be next. The 3-1 pitch. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And he fouls this one off. Another full count pitch home. Is swung on and missed, strike 3. Giants leave 1. They lead this one though 5-1. Wandy Peralta is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Wandy Peralta.
So digging in now, Nick Ahmed. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Nick Ahmed.
He's set and the pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
You know what, Dero, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out of the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. That evens it up 1-1.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
It's 1-2, and it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Slater's under it. 1 down. So here's the cleanup hitter, David Peralta. So far 2 for 3 in this one.
Peralta.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Popped high in the air. Longoria is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Standing in, Christian Walker. It was a walk in his last trip.
Walker.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses, ball one. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Step out of the box and wash that one off, because that was an ugly swing.
Got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
One left for Arizona. They're down here 5-1. Yohan Lopez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Austin Slater.
From the stretch. Liner toward right center, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Man, you can't continue to make mistakes like this and expect to win. That's 3 errors so far in this one, and they keep putting themselves in bad situations.
So now to the plate, Yolmer Sanchez, as he'll take a look at ball one. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. A 1-0 delivery. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1. A runner at second, nobody out. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Standing in now, Billy Hamilton. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. The 1-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Hit sharply on the ground. Fielded cleanly, and there are 2 away now. Wilmer Flores will be charged with the job of getting that guy home as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at third.
Wilmer Flores.
And this is off the corner and low, ball 1.
No strike.
And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Line drive to left. Peralta is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. One left for San Francisco. They're up 5-1. Marlene Garcia will come on and make his fourth appearance in this campaign.
Number 97, Marlene Garcia.
At the plate, Eduardo Escobar. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth.
Baseman, Eduardo Escobar.
Here comes the first pitch.
Nope. Ball one.
And a swing through on an off-speed pitch. Looked like he was actually a little late on that one. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the catcher,
into the box, Stephen Vogt. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, and the defense is thinking, give it to us again and we'll roll it over all day long. Don't think that's not in his head right now as he steps to the plate.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike one.
You see that so much, left-on-left matchup. That slider down in a way that you get a bad swing on it. There's so many few left-handed hitters that are willing to drive the ball up the middle the other way.
Count now a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
All even now, 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
The 2-2 one more time.
You got a full count. 3-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
And it's fouled away. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
Into the box now, Ildemaro Vargas, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. One and two.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Slater is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Carson Kelly will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 18, Carson Kelly.
Changeup called strike one. A runner on first with 2 away. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. He's got it, and the Giants have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. The San Francisco Giants rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Derek Rodriguez gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Giants, 5 runs.